Sorry, I need to regain my stamina. Please go away. No, sorry, I don't want to play with you right now. I want to regain my stamina. No, no, you suck. You suck. Ow, ow, you still suck. And there goes my stamina again. Nope, no, 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 no. Hello and welcome everyone, I'm C.S.Gilmore, and this is Enshrouded. So,
Hello.
oh, hi there. Where to start? There's been a massive update. They have changed up so many things. Give me 1 second to drink some more so my character doesn't die while I'm trying to get into some of that. So, major change. Where's a good example? They reworked a ton of the weapon systems, including from what I saw the animations. I believe greatswords might be a viable option now, even. They also made it so armor, as shields, armor, rings, all of those can now be scrapped for runes and upgraded. And especially with like the rings and the armor, it seems a lot of them seem to upgrade in ways that add not only more armor, for example, but a lot of them will also have upgrades. They'll add bonuses to skills, so you can get a skill and then increase its level beyond the normal upgradable level because of equipment bonuses, which is phenomenal. You could make some pretty sick builds, I bet. But now I have to reconsider a bunch of my items anyway, just because it's like, oh wait, now that's no longer as powerful. You can also upgrade axes and pickaxes. So like, hey, this gives me a +1 in the lumberjack skill if I get to that level with it. This one gives me a +1 in the mason skill. Plus stamina regen and stamina in general while using them, I guess. That's also, once again, phenomenal. The things they've upgraded in this, just with that, are amazing. And that is just the tip of the iceberg. I am going to miss so many things to upgrade you on. To update you guys on, because they have updated so much in this. The area looks, I think, even better than it did before. Pretty sure they changed up some things in the general appearance of the place. And they made nights more dangerous, I believe. Now there's more roaming monsters, especially at night, that can be a threat. They changed up some of the treasure workings for treasure chests, so hopefully, and a lot of the ways that like equipment works, so to try to make it so that more equipment would be, wait, dismantle? That's new. Once again, new feature, didn't have that before. Yeah, so there's all that there that is already being added. They have improved so many things. Where do I even go from that? Next thing I should talk about. Where is it? Where is it? Quests. Oh, survivors. Actually, let's go with that first. So with this, another thing with the update is, like, you know how certain armors and items are related to specific vendors? Well, now, so like Balthazar or the hunter or the blacksmith, now you go to those specific people to upgrade those items, which has its ups and downs, I suppose, because then you have to go find the people, of course, but you know what, it's workable. We can manage that. It is not really all that bad a deal. They made it so that a lot more of the scenery we can see around here is now stuff we can actually make. Or so I've read. I haven't actually experimented with that much yet. Yeah, I think they add more vegetation and everything to this place. It feels a little more lively. Were these things a thing before? Yeah, they definitely have updated a lot of things, and they rearranged the look of some of the place. Let's go over here. They made a alteration, especially to this first area a lot, because they wanted to make starting resources a little easier to get. Oh, wow. Yeah, there's a lot more flint around here now. And it looks like it's slightly different placement-wise. Let me... Yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay. They also changed up how a lot of the skills work. I have to show you the skill tree. It's gotten even crazier. Wait. Oh, I ran out of stamina, didn't I? No? Why did that break off? I am not sure quite why that did the way it did. I must not have... Ah, that's why I hit the ground, I bet. Yeah, I heard that they changed up a lot of things. Let's take a look up here. There's some more flint. There's a lot of that stuff. Hi there, puppers. There's a thing now where you can build up focus with weapons to pull off special moves. I think there's a lot of explosives here. I'm uncomfortable with the sheer amount of explosives they have added to this place. Hi there. They changed up enemy awareness so that they behave a little differently to, well, everything. You know, I should take that. I changed up the look of this house, I think, too. Sorry, I'm still taking in some of the adjustments they've made. Yeah, don't care about that. They made it so... Let's see if this works. Yeah. Okay, that should be... Notice, it falls to the ground now. So before it would be like, oh, I broke the shelf and they just have stuff floating there. Now, stuff falls. Amazing touch. They have been insanely busy. I wonder what happens if if I break some of this. I wonder if that'll change up anything. Probably can already make this, really. Yeah, okay, it just gives me stone. Yeah. So that's the thing. Let me show you the skill trees. Oh, actually, no, quests first. I talked about that. They rearranged the quests to make it a little easier to tell which quests are being tracked, which quest is being tracked, and the difficulty levels, which ones are side quests versus main quests, and just be able to tell the quests apart a little easier. Like, look how much easier some of this is to read. And let me show it on the map. Once again, way out there, yep. I think they changed up some of the map markers a bit. I'm not sure why the hollow halls here are showing us question marks again. The first one isn't. Maybe it means because I haven't found everything in there. I don't know. But they have been... Also, why is fluorescent hope set? It's got a question mark on it, so I think I've gotten that. I don't know. A few of these things I'm still figuring out. The changelog is immense. Southern Caravan. Yeah, they have been busy. So they didn't really add anything to the map too much, I believe, but they just upgrades to the overall quality of life. And now skills. They reset everyone's skills because they redid the skill tree. And it is big. Armor contribution. Okay, that's interesting. They moved the updraft skill and the double jump to be easier to reach. So like you can just get double jump like right away. And then updraft is just a little bit off. Some of these skills have 3 levels. So it's like gliders consume 12% less stamina. If I add a second level to that, it's 24 less stamina. Add a third level to that, it's 36% less stamina. So that's pretty sick. I had to redo my build. I've got, they also, I think they added some, because I don't remember some of these, like Wet Dog and Soaked Dog reduces the effects of being wet and soaked. And so those are like, okay, I have to do that because I hate how often I get wet and then nothing works well because stamina. Crash down attack. I think that one's moderately the same still. Still get the various points. I don't remember this one being a thing. Increase the attack speed of all two-handed melee weapons by 10%. Brute is over here, so adds blunt damage. I've added all 3 levels to that. Constitution, Shockwave. Trigger a Shockwave when you parry an attack. I haven't got Merciless Attack anymore. I probably should pick that up again at some point, but I don't really use Merciless Attacks that much, so I figured it would be better to put it towards other things. Like, I put most of my focus into a bit of the Barbarian, but mostly Warrior and Guardian. So I've got better armor aura in general, and better weapon damage. I believe last time they had like 2 or 3 different abilities that were all involved with just increasing piercing, cutting, etc. And now they've combined them so it's like just +1, +2, +3. Melee critical, critical strikes healing. Swift blades increase the attack speed of all one-handed melee weapons by 15%. And I really haven't looked closely at some of the spell stuff. They did try to make magic builds a little more viable, I believe. They improved the durability of wands. They increased the range of wands, which was very much needed. They've got so many things here. I put a bunch of levels into Inner Fires. I need to get one more level put in here. But as you can see, it says 2 out of 3. So I've got 2 levels in it. And then because I've got an armor piece on that increases it by 1, it's also +1. So I've actually got the effect of having 3 levels. And if I add a 3rd level, I'll have it +4. So I'll get 8 minutes of extra time in the Shroud instead of 6. Like those sorts of things, phenomenal. I don't know how it works with certain items. If an item adds a skill point, but I don't have that skill, I don't know if that item's effect is just wasted or if it actually still has an effect. I should look into that actually. Let me see here. Slasher, Arsonist. Where's Arsonist and Marksman? Let's check those on the... Marksman was... where? Sniper, Bounty, Cutthroat, Silent Stride. Marksman. 0 out of 3 +1. Armor contribution dormant. Okay, so if you don't have the skill, then the armor contribution doesn't affect anything. So that's what it means by armor contribution dormant. I see. So, yeah. So that, once again, another reason to adjust your armor and weapons around so that you have it affecting armor and weapons you're actually using. I thought that was a really awesome touch that they've put into this whole thing. Let's see here. Let me take a look at how this works a little bit. If they changed anything with how it plays out. I mean, the flint's harvesting pretty much the same as before, it seems. I did need more flint, though, so... I'm trying to remember if they had heavy attacks before. That's something else they I think they added. Cause unless it was a thing before, I don't remember it. But now if like, so, normal swing. But if I click and hold, does an extra big swing that I think does double damage. So that's really cool. I don't know quite how the focus thing works yet. I'm gonna have to play with it. I think I picked up some junky arrows I don't actually want. There we go. And they adjusted some stuff about updraft so that it should have Yeah, I think it has a little bit less. I don't know. It affects things a little differently. They tried to make it so it's less exploitable. I think for climbing. I think there was something about climbing. I saw something skill-wise about climbing. I believe I should dig around in my inventory for that sort of thing and try to figure it out. I need to get more water before I forget. Alright, here we are. Okay, that still behaves the same way. I have to scroll over to it. But we can work with that. They changed how the water effects work a bit. I saw one of their patch notes where they said after they released the update, they had a patch note of something about fixing it so that like there wouldn't be floating water in some areas, like floating water from. I don't know. Apparently, they adjusted a bunch of stuff, and it had some effects. Oh no, didn't mean to do that. Get up, talk to you. Oh, they also added these. Large quick stack stations. So what these do is used to transfer items from your backpack to matching magic chest stacks nearby. So magic chests, I believe, used to be just you could place them around and then workstations within a certain radius around them could be used to pull items from them easier. And they've improved that system a bit, but they also made it so like using this within a 24-meter radius, I could stand this and then put stuff into magic chests, like more accurately, and sort them in a lot easier. Anything new here? Decoration workbench. I don't think we had that before. Was that a thing? Nails, wood logs, metal scraps. I gotta make that. Decoration workbench. Yeah, I think they had some new workbenches as well. I believe I saw like 2 new cooking workbenches. So I gotta go build some things. Where did I leave things? I've been away a little too long for some of this. Logs, those logs. Stone just in case I need it. Metal scraps in case I need them. I think I left bronze and everything out here. Just grab those. How about some glass for kicks and giggles, just in case. Medium flask, recipe. Oh, well, apparently some of these things just needed me to pick up some stuff to unlock them. Interesting. So yeah, they've changed up a bunch of the recipe stuff. Ooh, yellow luminescent block at workbench. I likey that look. Ooh, shiny. I am very easily impressed. Alright. They also added some new, like, early food recipes. So, like, corn cob and raw meat. To add things that melee damage, boost your maximum health, and accelerate your health regeneration. So, some early on recipes that can help you a little more as far as food supplies go. Alright, let's... I forgot nails. Sorry, I'll be back. I have some of those lying around here somewhere too, I'm sure of it. Where did I leave those? Did I not leave them in there? Where did I leave my stuff? Palm logs. Let me pull those out for now. Oh, ooh, that reminds me. They're doing another drop on Twitch. So you can watch someone playing on Twitch and for like 4 or 5 hours, and then you get all these. I believe the idea is there should be a little more... Where did some of those go? That's odd. But I think the idea is that they should be a little more... Oh, nah, didn't mean to get 2 of those. Good to know I can pull them twice, though. Which one didn't I grab? Head? Got that, got that. Uh-huh. Got that one. Did not get that one? I think that's the one I didn't get. So, there we go. No, I did get that one. I'm awake. Hand, chest, hand. Oh, the boots. The boots. I'm awake. Really, really, really. Boots. There we go. Guess I clicked them too fast. Craft and cookie. Yeah, okay. There's something about collecting full sets that also, like, I think you get some XP bonuses. Just gonna swap this on. Kind of a funky one. They tried to make this one. I believe they tried to make it a little more appealing and work better for the female characters. Because some of the older armor set cosmetics didn't really work for the female characters as well. This one, yeah, like it goes a bit better either way. It goes either way, really, but they definitely had fun with it. I'm gonna need a bigger chest or another chest to store all this in. Oops, swap that. As you can see, I still have to upgrade a bunch of stuff to really make it work. There we go. Where do I want to put this stuff now? Storage. I need storage. You can go in here for now. Where did I leave the nails? Take some shroud particles. Yeah, look at all this. Some of these you can just change them up, add to them. Each one of these has levels now. I think this is a new look for this one, for this wand, and yeah, all in all, ooh, yeah, that's got some cool new bits. Purification, inner fire, shroud resistance, all that good stuff. I think it is very cool. Well, you know what? There is a workaround to not having enough nails and not remembering where I put them. It's probably around here somewhere. But there's an easy fix for it. I can just build some. Got more than enough extra metal. Wait, why are you here? You're supposed to be in my other chest. Wakey wakey, we have nails to make. There we go. Yeah, look at some of this. Ooh. Where did I pick that one up? I don't remember that one. Rogue boots. Rogue chest plate. Some of these are kind of different. Cutting, piercing. Whoa, those are some big bonuses when you upgrade some of that. Ooh, nice. Kettle. Cauldron. Can be suspended over a cooking station. Alright. So that's all there. We already got that. We already got that. We got that. We got that. We have all of those. I don't need that. Upgrades. The upgrade system looks completely different now. I like that they have the little dots to show the levels and whether they're filled in or not. That's really handy. All in all, I feel I have seen nothing but good stuff with this update. Oh yeah, camera. That's the thing now. You can get a camera so you can take screenshots. Alright. Anything else here that I've not seen yet? Man, there's so much cool stuff in this game already. And now they're adding more. Okay, I need to talk to who exactly? You've got a new quest for me?
Sharp wit.
Bound by blood. I see what it is you carry. A fellow commander's bow, not so unfamiliar to me. My brother once wielded such a weapon. No need to mourn, he wouldn't want that. Thank you for freeing him, Flameborn. Now, the only family we've left is each other. I will be watching over you. Ah, okay. We've got that, we got that, we got that. I don't remember this being a thing before. Alright. Good. Uh-huh. Some cool looking armor designs, but not quite my build design. More cosmetics. Look at all those shinies.
Aha.
Oh, wait, I did want to check one thing here. Yeah, okay, he can make those. I believe they took the other, the Hollow Hall specific displays for artifacts, and they actually gave it to Mr. Skeleton Dude. Mr. I'm Totally Not a Lich. I don't remember this being a thing before. Large spiral stone stairs. Yeah, lots of cosmetics. You can now make lantern, like street lamps. That's awesome. Man, they really put a lot of new cool stuff in here. Okay, crafting that. Let's see. I need to really redo my base. I've got to find more places to put stuff. Let me do that. We'll put this up here on the wall. And this can go about here. Alright, let's see what this looks like. Ooh, I can make my own cemetery. Alright, railing and everything. Alright, alright. Wait, what is this? Leather bag? A decorative object to design and be... Okay, it's just for decoration. Got it. Notice board. Cool. Yeah, they really made it so you could make all sorts of the stuff you see just lying around. Alright, alright. Ooh, some nice pottery. Yeah. So I could really do some decorating if I felt like it. Where is our... Not you. There's Balthazar. Let's see anything new here from you. Got a lot of spells. No new crafting stations. Already got some of those. Wait. I don't remember some of this set. Some of these look a little different. Archmage hat. Lapis Lazuli. Ah, okay. Fellheart. Fell Sporehead, Kindlewaste Shroud, and Albany Summit's Shroud. Oh, that's another thing they changed up. They changed up better indications on where you can find certain items. So they kind of give you ideas of, oh, hey, you're looking for X item. Try checking in this area. Instead of just, good luck finding it. It's hidden somewhere. Anything new from you? Ooh, lots of paintings. Already got that. Lots of new banners. Holiday stuff. Just some fun stuff. Explorer helmets and junk. I'm not making those right now. I think it was the... Yes, I believe it was you who had some new workstations. A kitchen. I'll make that, and I need a lump of clay for a butter churn. Okay, I think there's some new foods here. I believe they also improved pathfinding, not only for the enemies, but also for the NPCs in general. So hopefully we'll see less of Balthazar and the others being stuck in a wall behind a stove or whatnot. Underwater, undergrowth, what is that? Fertilized farm soil. Farm soil. Nitrate. Yeah, okay, yeah. Oh, man, this is great. Kitchen. Right there. Cooking equipment for the farmer. What can we make? Whoa. That's a lot of meals. Grilled wolf meat, saffron, pannier, mushroom omelet, magic damage, health, melee. Alright, lots of meals with like multiple effects. That's really nice. Fruit bowl, health regeneration, and stamina regeneration bonuses for 31.5 minutes. Health, range damage, dagger, health, magic. Okay, I'm gonna have to... At some point I'm gonna have to do some cooking, apparently. Let's see, anything new here? Change recipe. Shortbread pastry base. Huh. Guess I need that for some other things, but I need butter. I've got to get lumps of clay for that. Grilled dune armadillos done. Excellent. You know, I'm going to leave that here, actually. I don't need that much of a bonus right now. I want to fish off some of these other things, probably. Let's stick that in here for now. We'll put that there. Save up some room. Alright. I need to go find some lumps of clay. New hint found. Kindle wastes? Excuse me? What? What does that mean? Obelisk research. Hearts of iron. I'm not sure what that meant. I think it means maybe there's a little more idea of where something is over here, but there's so many things over here I don't know about yet. I'm not quite sure what it was adding. Alright.
Okay.
Lump of clay. I think I had some clay around here somewhere. Sandstone. More logs, leather. Let's get those together. Skills. Oh, fishing. By the way, I found out there's an NPC in the basin, the something basin area I'm nowhere near to getting into right now that can upgrade fishing, get you better fishing rods. But they did kind of give me a tide over. In the skills area, there's a skill now that, where is it? There's a skill in here somewhere that can be used to upgrade fishing ability. Throw back, vigor, shells, rock, skill. I know I saw it before. Where'd it go? Arachnoid. Stamina cost while climbing is reduced. I'm not sure how that works. Rebound. Swift shot sustenance. Hunter, marksman. Was it down here? Power parry, opportunity, grounding, falling axe, miner, lumberjack. Fisherman's resolve, here we go. Increases your fishing endurance by 5. Allows for extended battles with hooked fish. So there's an upgradable skill that you can start with. That you can start using right away, basically, because it's right in the starting ring. That can give you more fishing endurance to work with. So that's awesome. If you really, they definitely realized, hey, people are having trouble fishing, and we can fix that. So it's easier for them to have that even earlier on in the game. The devs in this game are insane. I don't know how they. I can't even remember the last time I've seen devs that for. What wasn't the like? I guess it was a pretty big update, but like, they put out updates this big and have so few major great game-breaking bugs happen along with them. All right, I have to really gotta figure out how to track people down better. That is a problem because I don't know where my farmer friend went. Where the farmer went? I need to go find the farmer because I need something. I see you. Get back here. Honey? Where did you go? You're not the farmer. Farmer lady. How did you just teleport? Let me try something.
Hey.
Crafting. Journal. Workshop. No. Farmer.
Hey.
Can I just do this? Use. Show. No, that doesn't work. Okay. Oh, wait. Did that summon you? What? Why are you not working? Okay. Talk? Why is that not working? Alright, you'll work. You're also... Oh, look at all those plants you can make. Okay. Butter churner.
Hello.
Oh. There you are. Okay. Let's go over here and butter churn. Go right here. Check it out. Let's see what we need. Uncooked fey deer milk. Well, I guess I have a reason to actually capture some animals. Butter. Fey deer milk. Uncooked fey deer milk. To make butter, which stamina regenerating. Okay. I am not doing that right now. I am not going to try to figure out how to get...
Welcome.
I wonder how that would work for taming some animals and getting them over here. Like, if I tame them, can I pick them up and carry them? Or is it something different? I don't quite know. Because I would probably have to do that in order to get the fey deer somewhere over here, because I believe they're from the Revel Wood or thereabouts. Okay. I need to quickly dump some items off. Yeah. Actually, I want to talk to you. We got all that. We got all that. Yeah, now he is the one you craft these at. So that's great. Good touch, I feel, for the system. Nails in here. That wood. That wood. Yep. That wood. That. I need to find better places for some of this. What do you upgrade? Bash, heavy plates, life leech, commander's ring. So many things to consider now. That is a lot of upgrades that I did not have before as options.
Welcome.
I got no room for any of those over here. I guess that's why I put a bunch of these new chests in up here. I can just throw things in right now and worry about it later.
Hello.
Okay. Let's see. Testing out the animations. Oh, that's a little different. Swing, swing, overhand. Okay. Heavy swing. Alright. Heavy, alright. Yeah, no, I'm liking this. I'm liking a lot of what they've done with this. This could have been a lot less impressive. But, yeah, I don't think I've seen so many devs that put this much new content and this much effort into one single update. Instead of, like, breaking up into a bunch of little ones These guys seem to like to do them big, giant updates and then work from there. I also saw something about in the Cinder Wastes, there's areas where there's just natural updrafts for gliding through them, and yeah, craziness. I think this place got prettier. Hard to say. Okay, I want to go here. I believe it's been a while, but I believe I mentioned might just go do some hunting for cosmetics. So how about we do that? Over there. Okay, let's see what we're dealing with. Love it, love it. Oh, I think they also made it so it could rain in more than one place now at a time. I think it used to be it would only rain in like one biome at a time. Now it can rain in multiples. I don't see any rain right now, but I mean, I'm not going to complain if it's not raining over here. I'm not a huge fan of the rain. Yeah, okay, it takes a second before updraft can really be used, and interesting. I'm gonna have to figure out all the kinks in that system, because they definitely changed up enough that it's gonna be a little unfamiliar. What if they added any new items around that I can like harvest? I'm gonna have to this could be I'm gonna have to pay attention all over the place again, just to be sure. Where is this? It is down in there. I am going to eat this. Oh, I should mention also, as part of the upgrade with the armor levels, some armor is now weaker initially than it was before, but so the upgrade versions are better than they were before. So it is worth upgrading armor. It isn't just a, hey, now you have to upgrade your armor to get to where it was before. It's, no, some of it may be a little weaker for now, but once you upgrade it, all good. I saw a roof. That is indeed a roof. Hi there. I don't care. That is a roof. And I want to see it. What have we got here? Whoa, ahoy there. Hi. You guys think good? Uh-huh. Alright. Loving the look. I hear someone stomping around upstairs. Mystic chest. Alright, it's an epic level. Nice. I have to reconsider all of my armor choices now just because of that. I don't know if I'd trust flour that's been sitting in the shroud open like that. That feels like a bad don't do that thing. Like, maybe it's just me, but that feels like a maybe don't eat that type of situation. Alright. I think they made nights a little different, but I don't know if they made it darker or a little less. I think they changed up some of the lighting effects for good or ill. Hard to say yet. Haven't really seen it yet. I think I'm gonna be very glad I have something floating around near me. Oh, hi there. You're big. Oh, I like that. Okay. Not just showing the name, but actually showing a difference in on the map, like in the switch bars, so I know, hey, this is a thing. Hi there, please die. Yeah, I like that they include pictures next to the items now, so it's a little easier to just go, which one was this? Oh yeah, that. Because now I don't have to just rely on the name. I can actually look it up and go, ah, that. Thank you for your contribution. 9 shroud gelatin. Very friendly for me. Very nice. I'm very happy about that. Ooh. Ow. That could have hurt. If I had fallen a little worse, that would have been bad for my health. I have to figure out how climbing, what they meant by climbing. Is there actual way to climb now, like a surface, or is it just mean like jumping up a surface wherever won't drain mana as badly? Or not mana, stamina. I'm not sure what they were going for. I think that orange bar above is the... Ouch. Yeah, I think that orange bar above my cursor there might have been the... Oh, I don't have that ability anymore. That's right. Okay. I have to figure out what abilities I have and don't have. I don't have the lunge forward ability anymore. I need to reevaluate my abilities and what I can and can't do. Which means I have to readjust my fighting style again. Because I didn't take that ability, I was so focused on trying to get some of the other ones. Okay. 7. Let's heal up. Hi there, jellies. Oh, look at my weapons glowing. I think that means we can now do a focus attack. Is that with F or R? How does that work? R to do the ultimate. Okay. So that was the ultimate there. I kind of wasted it, but... So yeah, when focus builds up, I think it... I'm not sure if it's that yellow bar above... I think it must be that yellow bar above my reticle there. Is my focus build up? Could be wrong. I'm not 100% sure, but it feels right. I do like that they made the items glow as well, just so that it's another way of going, oh yeah, that's what's going on now. That'll make things all around easier to work with. And yeah, so each weapon has its own unique focus attack, I think. Or each weapon type probably does. I have to figure it out. It's a new thing. It looks cool. It's supposed to be really nice and powerful. Like, that one looked like it gave a ranged attack and probably could hit multiple targets. If I used it right. Which I did not. But, you know, details. Probably work on getting out of the shroud first and then come back in now that I've killed off a bunch of the enemies guarding this section. I go over to this cliffside. I think I can climb upwards. Oh, hi there. Yep, yellow means they heard me, but they didn't quite see me either. So they went to go check it out. Something's up here. Oh, well, that didn't work in my favor. There we go, got out of the shroud. That's all I needed. Hi there, yeah, I hear you over there. Being all suspicious of me existing. Come on, don't fall down. Look at that texture on there. Does that change? Alright, good enough. Let's move in. Yeah, I think they changed up a few little odds and ends in the details, which work out really nicely. Oh, did you see me? I hope not. Let's move on. I just want to oh, hi there. Another ginormous one. I'm just trying to explore. Why are you so aggressive? Be gone. Wait, do I have to hold the button down now to do that drop attack? Okay, that's a nice one. I like that. Looks like it might make it a little easier for me to not just accidentally use it in the future. Oh, and I believe they added iframes sometimes in certain roles. I think there are ones that you have to unlock with skills, but the fact that it's a thing still at all is nice, because I can adjust to that, and if I get those unlocked, I mean, I can go full Dark Souls. Style play-wise, just dodging enemies. I know they added several different dodge abilities for each class builds, like wizards have one, I think the dex builds have one, and the warrior builds have one. Just different type of side dashes and whatnot. Black mold behind a drywall. Something from below has awoken, an evil, a sickness, corruption from within. With shaking hands, I loosened a cobblestone from the dry basement wall, revealing a festering mold, the source of the rot, below all this time. I buried it under rubble and ash, but it shan't suffice. The blighted root lies too deep to dig out. It'll likely sprout again, and again, and again. Shroud elixir and elixir wells, Orion core. This is where I should find the maid set, I think it said. Was it not this area? I don't think I found it yet. Ah, there we go. I see an entrance. Let's dig in. That's a lot of rubble cleared away. There we go. Hello. Milkmaid garb, milkmaid hat, milkmaid boots. Item set completed, milkmaid set. New hint found, milkmaid set. Okay. Character. Not that. Backpack. Dress for housekeeping, I'm working on farm. Journal. Nursery supplies. Pit fights. Just rest. Nope, that's not what I'm after. So many of them. Okay. There's still a lot to dig through, though, with all this. So, very easy to get lost in the quest lines still, but I definitely feel like it is better organized than it was by a lot. Okay. We got that one. Next one is the blacksmith set, I believe, which is that direction. Patch myself up. Did they have the yellow bar along the base of my inventory before? It shows my experience gain towards the next level? Or is that my... Wait, or is that the resolve bar down there? I'm not sure. Where's my experience level? Okay, no, that is not my experience level. That's my experience level. So that must be... So that yellow bar at the bottom is the resolve bar. Then what's that yellow bar above this one? Is that tied to it still or something else? I have so many questions I don't know the answers to yet. Because it's all new shenanigans and goodness. Hi. Ooh. Okay, you groups are actually a little more dangerous now. You guys are doing better at fighting, I think. And doing tag team fights. It used to be a lot more. One or two of you would hit me at a time. Only one of you would really try to hit me at a time. Now it looks like you're actually teaming up. And surrounding me, that's another big one. You didn't do that before. You'd come at me from the same direction. Actually spreading out your attack pattern so I can't just block it all from one angle. That's sick. Okay. Give me your stuff, give me your stuff, give me your stuff, give me your stuff. I have so many runes I need. Is there any use for these yet? I really have not. I can remember. Look at that glowiness. Okay, that is not towards where I want to be right now. I see you guys hanging out over there. This is on the wrong side of all of that. I need to go around. Alright, we got a bit of everyone here hanging out. Let's just run past and see how that handles. I think if I get around this mesa, I can get to where I want to be. Good on those, we're good on that. This may or may not work. Bear folk, bye-bye. Going around you. Oh, you don't want me to go around you. You really want to come after me, huh? You sure you want to do that? Your temper could get the better of you. Oh, they gave up. Scarabs. Okay. Where am I in comparison to everything else? Got some sulfur over there. Ooh. This direction? This direction. Okay. I see bad things in here. Bad things for my health. I'm gonna grab that just because I have it, because I'm starting to get with some of these new recipes for cooking. I want to make sure I have a bit of everything I need to do the cooking with. Shield seems to still work well against the bows. That's good. I wasn't sure if that would still hold up. I don't need that. Iron arrows. Ooh, shiny. Deadeye boots. Well, normally I would have left them. But because of this, I can now salvage them, so they're worth grabbing anyway. That is so much nicer. I can actually be able to salvage everything makes reasons for grabbing things all that better. All that much better. That was the wrong button and the wrong thing. Alright, I screwed that up. Once I'm gonna have to get used to not pushing R to grab all. Because that is gonna get me in so much trouble and probably kill me at some point. Like it. Or lose me some nice treasure like that one did. Hi, I hear you. You having trouble there, puppy? Black powder ball? What? That's new. What is that? Throwable and explosive with astounding power that can be thrown. The damage caused by the throwable skills is your dexterity attribute. So it sounds like upgrade version of this. Yeah, okay. So that's the new version of the grenades. Got it. I can work with that. Once again, pressing R. I'm gonna have to break that habit. That's gonna get me in trouble. Anything good? Anything good? Oh, wait. I can't salvage. Oh, I know I could salvage that first chest back near my base is because it was in the boundaries of my base. I understand now. That makes sense. That makes so much sense in that regard. Yeah, okay, they definitely made it so gliding isn't quite as viable for low to the ground areas. Look at this. What is all that? What is all this? Is this... I have to harvest some of this, right? Shroud sand? Excuse me? What? It looks sick. I want it. Give me the shroud sand. I will add it to my collection of weird things that I'm sure I'll find some use for eventually someday, maybe. Normal sand, but this is shroud sand. Which I guess just means it's sand with weird fungus growing in it. But it has a cool glow to it, so I'm kind of happy with that. Yeah, all right. Of course, in real life, weird glowy fungus would probably be very, very bad. And really, in the game context, it would still be bad. But we're weird and can deal with that. So who cares? Hey, scarabs. Okay, where's my target? That must be up above then, because I cut down through there. Okay, we may not be getting to that so easily after all. Because I apparently took a wrong turn at Albuquerque. Maybe this will lead around and up. Wait, I have to... Let's see if we get any new mushroom stuff. Yep, brittle shroud flakes. Okay, those are new, and also I think I need to grab some of those. If I remember right, those are an item I need for my next flame upgrade. And I'm sure there'll be some other recipe for them. Did they increase the amount these things drop? In general, like, I don't recall these usually drop, like, I don't remember plants like this usually dropping quite this many pieces. I wonder if they improved that. I think I heard someone mention that resin drops in larger quantity per tree. So that is a nice touch that I am not going to complain about by far. Alright. Now we got a bunch of that. I'm trying to think if the visibility is any better or worse at night. It's really kind of hard to tell with how glowy things are around here. Okay, I'm happy with that. Let's find a way up so we can go grab our armor set here. I still do want to get to that. If I hit the southern caravan first, it looks like it's more. Hello, weird bird thing. I have to know if you give me anything. Give me your stuff. Okay, same as most other bird things. Where are y'all going? Where are you going? Are you chasing that bird too? Gimme, gimme, gimme. They are indeed chasing that bird down. Hi there. I'm stealing your bird. You're not gonna eat it anyway. So, mine now. I love the look of this place. It looks like they did a good job of building off of the general design. See a bunch of bats over there. This is an abandoned camp? This would be the caravan place, I guess. Oh, once again. I'm doing it. I'm pushing the wrong buttons when I don't mean to. Come on, come and get me. Let's take this. Get over here so I can kill you. Annoying bats. There. That's a little better. Okay, what have we got here? Anything new and shiny? Where is it? Okay. I'll come back and read that in a second. Going back. Be gone. Okay. Grilled spiced yucca. Dearest Jasmina, everything was perfect last night. I'm beyond excited to know that you enjoyed my cooking, and since you requested the recipe, I figured I would leave it here before tending to the caravan's many hungry mouths. The queen's glazed and grilled yucca. 1 yucca, salt, oil, honey. Trim off the ends, cut them into pieces about the size of a thumb, boil in salted water, reuse the same pot, but remove all the water. Add a bit of oil. Fry until they are a medium golden brown. Add honey for glazing, and sprinkle with a pinch of salt before serving. Ow, that stretched out my knee. Ow. Okay. The salt reduces the bitterness and enhances the sweetness of the honey. Ta-da! Perfectly grilled yucca. The trick is to serve them hot and with love. Righto. Okay. Yep, okay. That still says waypoint reached, so I'm guessing that's not the only thing I can find here. Emily Fry's diary, beginning of yearfall 505 DA. DA. I wonder what DA stands for. I'm not quite sure. Salvation, the people of East Lapis have gathered survivors for a caravan led by Queen Jasmina herself. When I heard her speech, saw the wind in her hair, I knew I'd follow. With the flame of devotion and courage, a light shines brightly towards new beginnings. The queen is a marvel, determined and enduring. Radiant, beautiful, I aspire to be like her, to inspire people and lift them like she does. It pains me to leave my tavern, but as long as my heart beats, I'll build, I'll grow, and hold on, especially with my queen bravely leading the way. Emily Frey. Isn't Emily Frey one of our camp members? I believe she is. Holy Beam Channel? I don't think I had that one before. Or that was one that they changed the art on. Otherwise, I'm not 100% sure. Alright, still something here. What was our target in this place? Wait. Tracing the footsteps. Okay, maybe it's just because I marked this as a waypoint. Either way, I still want to check it. No, it did show up as a quest part, didn't it? Pretty sure it did. Really? Die. Uh-huh. Alright, let's get rid of that. Let's use that just to get it out of the way. Paper? I'll take that. Actually, that's a resource I don't have a lot of yet. More scarabs? Sure. Alright, maybe it's not showing us a quest point anymore. So, journal, quests. Obelisk resource, chain crafting. Yeah. Tracing footsteps. You've read a note that referred to a nearby hunting party from the Kindle Waste. Look for remnants of the hunting party to search for its members. Alright. That is up there. But to do that, I have to get up above. Once again, have to get up. Higher. I must climb. Or so it sure appears. What time is it? Do I have time to keep looking? Ah, shoot, it's getting towards bedtime. Well, I may not get as far along my quests as I wanted to. At least we got to explore the big update elements a bit and work from there somewhat. I'm going to have to see how this is all playing out. This is... Okay, this is a bunch of quests, and we just leveled up. Nice. A little nervous that there's this big place here and it's empty. I don't need those. I know I can get those easily. I'll hold on to that, actually. That can go. I'll work on it from there. Okay. Well, since we're here, might as well look into some of this, I guess. Music songs, building blocks, Kindle wastes, Sun Temple stories. Kind of wish I had a spare altar to build, but I don't right now, because that would make it easier for me to just come back here later. Anything good? Alright, books. Nothing here of value that I'm seeing. What is that noise? Is that outside here? Padding, I do want that. Leather, I'll take that. I'm hearing something weird. Hold on. Definitely heard something weird when I was down in that basement, right? One more check. Something about... Yeah, I'm hearing something. Where is that coming from? It must be outside. It has to be outside down below, right? I'm not seeing any secret passage. This is all just collectibles. There's no other doors. I can tell right off. Okay, it must be outside that I'm hearing that. Because that... I'm not sure where else that's coming from. Sounds like a guy walking. And this would be right near a drop. Don't see anything though. Ooh. Two-handed hammer. New shield. Possibility. Delete that. Delete that. Delete that. Delete that. Delete that. Delete the rubble. Okay. How does that hold up to my current shield? Block, parry power. Thrust yourself into battle and glare with the protection of the shield. I mean, it looks sick. Parry power opportunity, piercing armor. Compared to parry power 30. So it has much better parry. And it already has higher block. It's significantly higher level. Alright. I guess we are... Yeah, we should take this. And equip that. Add some extra health. Squeakies. Love the design of this place. Like, I hope you guys are enjoying this as much as I am. Like, look at the tiling on this floor. Someone is around here. There's one of the guys I was hearing. That's what I was hearing. Okay. Back to my explorations. I don't get in my way. Anything good around here? Oh man, I love this layout. It's so cool. I like it. A secret passage? That feels like a secret door. Yeah, it is. Come on, break. Thank you. I'll take it. Alright, is that a new rock? That's just sandstone. Okay. Never mind. Hey there. Whoa, what is that giant jellyfish doing outside of the... What is that giant jellyfish doing outside of the shroud? Oops. What is that jellyfish doing outside of the shroud? That's cool looking, but it's definitely not in the shroud where it's supposed to be. Anything good? Not really. Okay, you guys have fun fighting over there. I'll leave you to it. The enemy of my enemy is still my enemy, but they're someone else's problem at the moment. So we're okay with that. love the look of this. I'm staying up later than I should, by the way. I really should close up and get to bed, but I want to see a little bit more of this place. Alright, I gotta figure out how to get up to these higher areas better. Because apparently there's a lot. Anything in here? Seems promising. Okay. Forsaken. Is that spiders? Or something else I just heard? I did not like that sound. Spiders! Dead spiders. Do do do. Okay, nothing good there that I want. Open the door. Open the wall. Let's jump. Wait, collect? Collect what? What am I collecting in there exactly? Okay, drop that. Drop that. Drop that. Drop those. Let's break up some of these. Fellow Commander Bow. My current bow is damage 33, level 21. That could be better, actually. Yeah, that could actually be a good bit better. Yep. Okay. I don't need to save you. Salvage. Why can't I? Oh, it's because it's equipped right now. That's why. Alright, let's equip that one. Now I can salvage this one. That one's getting salvaged. Salvage. Salvage. And take a close look at this. Health, wand damage. Shroud, cutting, life essences. Compared to my other one, which is 32, 37, 34, 39, but that's because it's been upgraded once. So this one is actually better than what I've got right now. Okay, cool. Salvage. I can work with this. I can work with that. In general, that is a lot of good stuff. So what is this? Shroud liquid. That was not what I thought it was going to turn out to be. Okay. Mark that. Just as a marker to have in that general area. Nothing there, nothing there. Nice designs. Alright. Oh, a ladder I can actually use. I love it. Ladders are viable climbing apparatus. So good. Man, this whole place has so many cool looks to it. Alright, down below still, down below still. That building. You coming? I'm gonna save my ultimate for a fresher enemy. This guy is already pre-broken, so it's not worth wasting it on him. I'm sure we'll find a enemy with more hit points and whatnot before long. Like right here. Hi. How's that? Oh, you didn't fall down. Alright, got the music. Oh, hi there. Sorry, I need to regain my stamina. Please go away. No, sorry, I don't want to play with you right now. I want to regain my stamina. No, no, you suck. You suck. Ow, ow, you still suck. And then there goes my stamina again. Nope, nope, no, 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 no. Sorry. Come on over here. Oh, that did not work. I was hoping to knock him off. Oh, I'm gonna die. Yeah, I died. Alright, that was my own doing. I was being too careless. I'm so glad that there's a respawn point right here. Let's just eat that, gets my inventory opened up, and we're good to go on that. Hey there, bud. Yeah, I come back from the dead a lot easier than you. Sorry about that. Where did my stuff go? There it is. I was actually a little worried about that because I was thinking, wait, where's my respawn point? I completely forgot we hit that one right up there. So now we got the music. What's the new song called? By the Riverside. Going to be living in a van down by the river. Wait, that's not right. Far Away Frey Tavern. Oh, here's her tavern. Okay. Gotta go find her bee smoker. Let's see here. I was gonna have a smoker thing for bees. Where would I put it? It says up high. This building? On the roof, maybe? I feel like I'm getting some mixed signals here. Okay, that's why. Never mind. Down below. What was that other suit? Oh, that was my... Ah, I see what I did wrong. Okay, so definitely in here. In that case... Oh, note. No honey. No honey root beer, no glazed and grilled yucca or summer spice tea until my beehive smoker and honeycomb arrive from East Lapis. Until then, creamy tomato soup, stuffed bell peppers, and this week only draconian vulture wing fillet with varied vegetables. Get it while it's hot. Emily Frey. Okay, so her thing is way over there. We're not getting that today after all. Oh, the blocks are still here somewhere. Gotta find them. If I were a bunch of building block materials, where would I have hidden them? The basement? Oh, maybe this. Desert Sea Wall at Workbench unlocked, and there we go. Emily Frey's diary, beginning of mid-year, 505 DA. The earth becomes drier by the day. It crumbles betwixt my fingers into sand. I wipe beads of sweat from my forehead. Pale, sorrowful droplets stain the field. I doubt they'll find their way into the depths to feed the crops. I pray silently, for my lips are too dry to speak. But I muster a smile when I serve the little I have. I built this tavern with my own hands, therefore I cannot rest nor leave. I will work the soil until the end, as my ancestors did before me. Yeah, so this place wasn't always a desert. Interesting. I wonder what caused it. Did this become the Kindle Wastes due to something Shroud related or due to other shenanigans? Makes me wonder what exactly we're dealing with on some of this. Well, that is that. Brittlebush. Sun Temple Stories is in there. Scientific instruments. I have to come back here. At least I got that there. So we've got a lot more exploration to do. What is that? Obelisk research over there. Emily Frey's Tavern over there. Wait. Far away. Frey Tavern. And Emily Frey's... Did she have more than one tavern? What? Alright, well, I'll have to figure that out. What do I want to put my points into real quick? I have 2 points. That's not a lot for... That's not enough for a lot of things. Evasion attack. When equipped with melee, you can perform an evade attack which dashes towards the enemy and deals more damage. Cost. Block breaker. I think that's the thing I used to have that let me dodge into enemies a lot faster. But I need 4 points for that. So maybe I should save up. Because that was a useful attack for a lot of enemies. So many things I want. So many things I don't have and won't be getting anytime soon. I am glad I got the crash down attack. That one is useful for a lot of situations. Alright. Temple Stories. Should I just take a quick peek? Let's see how big this is looking like. If it looks like it's going to be a big dive, I'll save it. If it looks like it's just going to be a quick in and out, I'm less concerned. Haunted Sun Temple entrance. Right. What in the world? The walls are alive. Townspeople, be warned, you must pray elsewhere. For these halls are haunted. I saw it with my own eyes. I was marveling at the spark when the flame suddenly began to dance and whip around in a strange rhythm. I thought it to be a trick of the light, but once my eye adjusted, I saw a ghastly shape emerge from the ground. Twisting the fire was a nebulous horror, skeletal remains, a flame and spectral glow. Okay, I'll come back and read that in a second. Oh, it's one of you! Okay. Die, die, die. Die, die, die. All of you need to die in a fire. Okay, we got the new horrors and abominations. Great. Oh, hi there. Come out here to fight. Could you? Taking that. Yeah? Okay. Back to where I was. Fell hearts. I will take those. Useful stuff. Useful stuff. Now, where was I? Emerged from the ground, twisting the fire with a nebulous horror. It was a nebulous horror. Skeletal remains aflame in spectral glow. It shifted towards me through floorboards and flame, its lips leaking curses and wrath. Let me tell you, I've never scampered so quickly all my life. Had I stayed, I swear on my sisters, I'd have lost my other eye, Ellen. Okay, so we got horrors beyond imagination. Got it. This feels like I can dig through it path. This doesn't feel like it's too big, though. So I think let's give it a shot. Before I call it a night, we'll try to dig through this place a bit. Hi there. That was an interesting fall you had. Alright, this rubble is a little bigger than I thought it was. Here's stuff to my right. Sup? No, 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 no. Oh, there's another one. Hi. Taking your stuff. Alright, that worked out for me in some ways. I feel like there's another door hidden here, right? What a weird pile of rubble. This rubble does not look natural. It's too round. Did they make movement while digging a little less awkward? I feel like they did. What's up there? Get carried. You guys think good? You guys think good in here? Take those. I like explosives. I will take them. This counts as a shrine I can take those from as well. That's... I'm kind of... I wasn't expecting that. To find something like that here. Alright, let's do this, and... Get back here. Spitters are all getting over here to die. Nope, nope, no spitting. No spitting. No singing. Is that a fell greatsword? Cool, I can finally test out the greatsword's mechanic of how it swings and whether I like it or not. Alright, let me just secure this immediate zone. That can go, that can go, that can go. Where's that greatsword? Oh, I forgot about you. Rot blood. Two-handed melee weapon. And there's the fell broadsword. Oh, it's a one-handed. Never mind. Don't care about that. Drop that. Let's test out this one, though, real quick. Not quite what I'm hoping for. Yeah. You're getting salvaged. Take that. Take that. I love how they just left a healing potion in a tomb. Alright. Sun Temple entrance. How big is this place actually going to be now, I'm wondering. Shoot, I might need to come back here. This is looking potentially bigger than I'm quite ready for. What is that? Iron bars. 9? Diamond wall emblem? Oh, that sounds cool. That's something I could drop. I don't need... Yeah, I don't need this. And I don't need that. Iron. Improved fishing rod at Hunter? Oh, they changed that then. I don't think the Hunter could be used for fishing rod improvements before. So that's new. Maybe they... I wonder if they changed that because they realized a lot of people were really wanting more for the fishing and couldn't do it because of the difficulty of upgrades and whatnot under the previous circumstances. How's some iron arrows? Let's try those out. Alright, you want to stand there. That's fine by me. There we go. Have fun being dead. Fell broadsword. Still one-handed. Salvage it. There. A little easier to work with that. I really want to fish this place before I call it a night, but I really can't tell how big this place is. Those are the benches and designs. Alright, that looks a little deeper than I'm comfortable with. That's a button for something somewhere. Alright, so I came in, I went up there. Just got to search you. Give me those legendary runes. I'm gonna need so many runes now that I can upgrade so many other items. Hot gloves, well, take those for salvaging. Locked. Okay, so this is where I need the... This is the way on. I can work with this. See, if that's there, the button is over here. And what's over this way? Death is over this way. Got it. Ooh, ouch. A little too close. Sure, I'll slurp that, and we'll just run upstairs to apply it. Then I'll come back in, and we'll do this. We can do this while we're here. It's not going to be that hard, and it seems like it's going to be worth it. Alright. There we go. All set. Save that for later. Keep that one out. Alright. Fell sickle scythe. Okay, that's a boss fight, huh? Let me make some preps. And just fill that. We're ready. We're ready. Where are you? I see your health bar. I don't see you. Are you gonna climb out of that? Oh, you're new. New and improved. New and improved Banshee, I think. Okay. Ow. Not cool. Where'd you go? Ooh, that's new, that's new, that's new. You coming? All right. Ooh, okay. That guy packs a punch. And awkward because he's flying like those banshees, so it's a lot harder to hit him. I need a... Ooh. Okay. New enemy is cool. I'm trying to remember if that's one of the things I need for my... Do I need his head for a upgrade for my base? I think I might need his head. Where are you? Where'd you go, buddy? Oh, good. You can phase in and out of reality. Ow, that hurts. Oh, I think I got you in a bad spot. Sucks for you. Alright, got you in a bit of a corner here. Can live with that. Makes it much easier to hit you. Okay, yeah, I definitely need your head for my base. Mist of a fell sickle scythe. Material? Superior ring of health. Alright, so that's a new boss type that I have not run into before. Where is it? A dense swirling vapor extracted from fellcasters is imbued with ethereal shroud magic, making it invaluable for crafting magical armor and powering devastating spells. Crafting ingredient primarily used for crafting armor. Source dropped by fell sickle scythes initially found in the Kindle Wastes. Alright. Hopefully they won't follow you or every move. Yeah, it doesn't matter. He's getting turned into other stuff. Cutting armor, health regen, veteran. This might be a new ring for me. Because that looks like it could be worth it. Alright. Well, now that that's dealt with... What else have we got in here? Spellbreaker hat? Sounds nice. Use that. Okay, White Wolf sword. It looks sick, but I don't think it's going to pay off. Elite Shroud. Nah, I don't think that's gonna work for me. It's being salvaged. You Hawk Gloves. Slasher, Arsonist, Marksman, Time Shroud, Magic, Melee, Range. Range, Dagger, Stamina Depletion, Climbing. That armor bonus actually might be worth getting. It's a tough one. You Blunt, piercing, power, parry, stamina, opportunity, regen. Compared to that, 17, 20 versus parry, merciless attack, 21. Okay, that is better armor already, even without being upgraded at all. Which means you're getting salvaged. I really love that the weapons can now have the armor can now have levels. All right, that's just mean. Whew. Don't like that. Come on, guys. Get out of here. But that is some cool stuff. I like that. Like, the armor now has, like, levels and everything else that it didn't have before. Oh, the variables that can be brought in on designing my equipment now. Oh, it's so sick. It's very tasty. I love it. This is going to be some fun stuff. There's going to be a lot of fun shenanigans that I will be getting up to with my designs. Alright. Whoa. Almost fell back in. I think it is time to leave. I need to get out of this shroud, and then I think it's time for me to head back to camp, drop off my inventory, and yeah, I need to store a few things because there are items in my inventory now that I very much do not want to lose. They are too valuable for various purposes. Okay. Still, that took care of a couple much needed quests. We didn't get the one I wanted to, which was the blacksmith set and the tracing the footprints one, but we got a good idea of some of the area. And yeah, we got some of the other ones done. Plus the music. Alright, we are going back. Or if they'll have any other new quest lines for us. Someone does. Have something for us anyway.
Hello.
Balthazar, hi.
Hi.
Above and beyond. Flameborn, I've made the greatest of discoveries. Yes, friend. The stars smile upon us at last. A legendary glider to rise above and beyond the wind currents, more valuable than any other. Search it and sail like the blue jays, friend. All right. I want to see what that is about. Loom for the hunter. Kindleways, hollows, animal farming. Among the blue jays. So what is that? A new glider design. Show on map. Way down there. That's not happening anytime soon. Okay. Thanks, Balthazar, but that is going to take us some time. You had a new quest for us? Or something you wanted to say at least? The greatest game. You're a good shot, Flameborn, but are you a cold-blooded? Does your pulse slow before the kill? I know in enemy camps they might be your match. Go on, snuff them out. Alright. So, some camp. Go fight it. Thanks for getting this masonry tool. Yeah. Well blocks. Flameborn, have you explored any elixir well in the Kindle Wastes? They are youngest of their kind. Oh, they send shivers down my spine. If we nab some well blocks from the depths, we could create a true monument. So the blocks that the elixir wells are made of, we could find. Ooh, okay. I like the sound of that. I'm surprised we just suddenly got so many quests from just getting those done. Doody. I want to keep the Guard of the North gloves. I like that set. Let me equip cosmetic. Yeah, that's better. Going to salvage those. There. Okay. Salvage that. what do I do with... Okay, let me check my rings. Health, damage against fell, well rested, health leech, health regen, inner fires. This one tends to work more for my wizard skills, but it does also give me light, which is tempting. Because it gives me just a natural light source. I don't have to carry other glowy stuff. That can be very helpful at times. But this one... Okay. Compared to that one... Health, health regen, cutting, health, health regen. Okay, this one I think is... Yeah, I think that one is still better. So... I'm gonna hold on to this ring just in case I change my mind about it. Let's put you in there. You can go in there along with those. But that is something I'm gonna have to work on. Hi there. Can we get some upgrades done on a few things? First that. Get that. That is also useful. Yeah, we'll get all of that. I do want to upgrade that at some point. I love how it shows, hey, this one's being used for cosmetics right now. This one's being used for cosmetics. So, do you really want to upgrade them? Depends. Hold off on the bow for the moment. Let me... Is it you? Can we do this ring and this shield? Okay, get that shield up one at least for now. Yes. Good. Good. Alright. I'm out of runes for what I need, but that is going to improve my survivability by a good chunk, I bet. Alright. We have so many things to sort out. By the Riverside is now added to our song lists. Should we see what it sounds like? How about... No. Do not delete that. This one. Let's just give it a shot. By the Riverside. Nope, that's Daggers and Wine. I said down by the Riverside. Ooh, I like that. I'm gonna have to experiment. That one might be the song I want. Like, that might be the song that will work better for my music video attempts, too. Ooh, I'm gonna have to experiment. I like that song in general, so okay. That is something I can appreciate. Alright. I think that's enough for today. I can sort out my inventory off camera so you guys don't have to deal with that. Didn't cover quite the ground I expected to, but we covered some good ground anyway. We covered some ground that definitely still needed covering. And yeah, there was a lot of updates that needed to be accounted for. That was very nice. I like it. I am very happy with these updates and these changes. I hope you guys are enjoying all this. Let me check my strength in the flame stuff. Shrouded vulture talent. I have to figure out where those are. I guess those vulture birds are sometimes in the shroud, and we'll give that. Saffron. I need to get a lot more saffron. Sparks. I think I still need more of that. Iron ore. I gotta go down to the iron ore area. Lapis lazuli. I can get that. I can get. And now I have that. That was the one thing I wasn't sure where to get to begin with, so that works. All these other items I can more or less get. The Shrouded Vulture Talons will probably be the next hardest, though, because of I'm not as familiar with that.
Hi.
Unless they end up being very, very prevalent in the Cinder Wastes. Shroud. Fell Hearts. I have to figure out what I can do with those.
Hey.
Comments below, yeah. What do you guys think about the new update? Anything you liked, disliked so far? Have you tried it yourself? Or just anything you've seen here that it's like, oh, that was kind of cool. Alright. You know, let me know in the comments below. Usual problems. Oh, I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna put this in. No, that should go in my usual place. But yeah, I'm gonna call it a night. I am tired. I'm not sure where to put that yet. Things to consider. But this has been good, and I look forward to doing more exploration in this whole place because, wow, that is some fun stuff that they have added to this whole setup. I need to take these and remove those gems from a couple of items so I can break those down better. Yeah, I have so many things I need to work on, that I want to work on. So many options, so little time. Kind of debating whether I actually want to use this or not now. And ooh, yeah, so many things to do. I have to debate. I have to work on so much. But I'm very happy with this game. So hit like, hit subscribe to keep up on new releases if you're new here and haven't done so already. Thanks everyone so much for watching, and have a great night. Bye. Wrong thing. Have to get more places for spells and gems apparently.